Hello mga classmates, this is Doc Jean, a practicing dentist. But on this channel, this is Pulot Aral. And Pulot Aral is a channel about lessons we get from the news and trending current affairs about health, life, politics, money, and career. So please join me on my first episode on Pulot Aral. And it is about the health issue. Now, in the current pandemic, a lot of people are saying that we shouldn't be enforced to wear a face mask. Is this really a justification of more of a political statement rather than a health issue? One, we will touch on its controversies. Second, does it really protect us? And third, what do we get out of all these issues as a lesson in health? So please join me and don't go away. Hi mga classmates! Okay, let's proceed with the first controversy about wearing a face mask. They say that a lot of people don't like to wear a face mask because they cannot breathe or it affects their breathing. So, in its essence, there is supposedly respiratory failure. And then they use big terms like hypoxia and hypercapnia or hypercarbic. Now, what are these terms and does this really happen by wearing a face mask? So, let's define first what is hypoxia. Hypoxia is the deficiency in the amount of oxygen reaching the tissues of our body. And then, the hypercarbic or hypercapnia is when it is caused by rebreathing our own carbon dioxide. Now, when there is a respiratory failure, there are two gases involved, and that is the oxygen and carbon dioxide. And we know that we inhale and process oxygen and we exhale carbon dioxide. So when there is deficiency of oxygen, it is the condition called hypoxemic. And when there is an increase of carbon dioxide, it is called hypercarbic or hypercapnic. Okay, so when does hypoxemic start? This is when the arterial pressure of oxygen is less than 60 millimeters of mercury, while hypercarbic or hypercapnic is that when the carbon dioxide and the arterial pressure, there is an increase or greater than 45 millimeters of mercury. Now, these are also scientific, but let's distinguish when you do have hypoxemia and hypoxia. Now, hypoxemia means there is a decrease of oxygen in your blood. Now, in hypoxia, there is a decrease of oxygen in your tissue. So, there are two kinds of hypoxia. There is one generalized and the other regional. When there is hypoxia that is generalized, it means there is also the presence of hypoxemia. Meaning, if there is a decrease of oxygen in your blood, then naturally it will not reach our tissue. So, you will have also hypoxemia in general. Now, however, in regional, there is a possibility that you do not have hypoxemia or decrease of oxygen in your blood, but there is a decrease of oxygen in your tissue. And this results to ischemia. So, as you can see, there is a condition that happens and respiratory problem occurs when there is a decrease of oxygen and increase of carbon dioxide in our body. So, that is one of the controversies why people doesn't like wearing face masks. So, mga classmates, does this hypoxemia or hypoxia and hypercapnic or hypercarbic really occurs when we wear a face mask? Now, if this is true, then doctors, dentists, and other healthcare workers would have experienced these conditions a long time ago. Because in our profession, we really need to wear a face mask for protection, especially when we are doing our treatments. Now, does this happen if we use it for a longer period of time? Again, this depends on the kind of face mask that you wear, or if it is really necessary to wear that kind of face mask. Of course, there are different kind of face masks, but the face masks that are normally worn by ordinary people or requested by our government to wear in order to protect each other from contracting the COVID-19 or other viruses that are in our environment is not enough to cause any of these conditions. Now, ang isa pa pong kontrobersya na nangyayari po sa United States. Bakit po? Sinasabi po nila na ang pagsuot ng face mask o requirement ng pagsuot ng face mask ay isang paglabag sa karapatang pantao para mamili sila whether they want to wear a face mask or not. Now, ito ba ay may katotohanan? Mamaya, sa ating ending sa itong episode nito, ipapakita ko po sa inyo kung bakit necessary para sa isang mamamayan o ano pa po ba ang magiging pulot aral natin dito sa sitwasyon na to. Katulad niyan, marami po ang mga tao dahil sa social media ay naniniwala sa iba't ibang mga pinagkakalat na balita tungkol sa hindi magandang resulta sa pagsuot ng face mask. At minsan may iba po ay nakikinig sa mga taong hindi naman karapat dapat pakinggan dahil wala po silang background sa medical o tungkol sa professional na pangkalusugan. So, ang nangyayari po, yung iba pong mga tao ay nagpapaniwala po dito sa mga taong sa social media at nananakot na huwag kayong magsuot ng face mask. Minsan, mahirap din pong sumunod kapag ang ating mga pinuno o ang mga nakikita natin ng mga tao na may mga kapangyarihan para umimpluwensya sa atin ay hindi rin naniniwala sa pagsuot ng face mask. Katulad po ng presidente ng Amerika na hindi po nagsusuot ng face mask. Kaya po, marami po sa mga sumusunod sa kanya ay ayaw pong magsuot ng face mask. Kasi para po sa kanila ay ito po ay paghigpit sa karapatan ng isang taong mag-decide kung dapat ba silang magsuot ng face mask o hindi. Okay, mga classmates, let's go now to the disadvantages of wearing a face mask. Meron ba? Of course, hindi po lahat ng bagay ay 100% na perfecto. And that is the same with the face mask. May mga disadvantages ba ang pagsuot ng face mask? Yes, there are disadvantages. But mga kaklase, most of the time, the disadvantages is because we are not used to on wearing a face mask. Like for example, there is a discomfort sometimes in our eyes because the air while we breathe goes into our eyes and gets irritated. Also, we are not so used to wearing it every day. So this is the first time we must get used to wearing a face mask. So there might be a slight discomfort. Third, of course, there is a restriction in the airflow. Fourth, because precisely there's a restriction of the airflow, sometimes the air fogs our eyewear, especially if you are wearing one. There is a way in order to prevent this, and you will see it later on while I teach you how to wear face mask properly. The next is a challenge in communicating. Because we are wearing a face mask, our sound becomes muffled, and sometimes we do not understand what the other person is trying to say. But again, this is something that we can get used to later on. There is also this false sense of security. Minsan kasi, iniisip natin na dahil naka-face mask tayo, protektado na tayo totally from contracting COVID-19. Hindi po totoo yon. This is called the false sense of security. Kasi ang face mask po ay makakapagbigay protection lang sa inyo kung gagamitin niyo siya ng tama at kung tama mo siyang isusuot at aalisin sa inyong muka. The next is improper use. Yan ay pareho din sa kahit na anong bagay na kapag mali ang iyong paggamit, ito ay mas nakapagbibigay ng hindi magandang resulta kaysa sa maganda. Ang susunod po ay we shouldn't allow children below 2 years old to wear a face mask. That is why children below 2 years old nowadays should stay at home. And rarely, sometimes, depending on the materials of the face mask, it might cause skin irritation. Sa mga healthcare professional, may iba't ibang klase po ng face mask. At normally, ang face mask ay may filter. Ano po yung filter? Yung filter po, yun po ang nag-filter ng hangin na hinihinga ng isang healthcare worker. Or kapag nagsusuot kayo ng face mask na ginagamit normally ng mga healthcare workers. Meron po yan procedural mask, surgical mask, at yung laging yung nadidinig na N95. Yan po, matataas na ang filter. Meron pa hong mga face mask na mas mataas pa po dyan. At pagka ganyan po, as masyado ng mataas ang filter, normally, nagkakaroon po ng breathing apparatus. Kaya po yung mga face mask na ginagamit nyo o isinusuot nyo sa kasalukuyan ay hindi po nangangailangan ng breathing apparatus. Therefore, hindi nyo po kailangan problemahin na hindi po kayo makakahinga. Now, ang pinaka-importante po para maproteksyonan kayo ng face mask ay paano nyo po siya isinusuot at pinaalis. Okay, mga classmates, I will teach you now how to wear and how to remove your face mask. This wearing and removing the face mask is the most important step in order for you to be really protected by the face mask. Dito po nagkakaroon ng maraming pagkakamali kung saan ang face mask ay hindi nagdudulot na proteksyon, kundi mas lalong maaaring magkaroon ng problema o paglipat ng virus sa sarili ninyo. The first thing po is kailangan po lagi tayong maghugas ng kamay bago po tayo humawak ng kahit anong face mask na isusuot natin. Kung wala po kayong sabon at tubig, make sure na meron po kayong disinfectant or alcohol. At pag ina-apply nyo po ang alcohol o disinfectant, make sure po na parang naguhugas din po kayo ng kamay. Okay. Now, ginagawa nyo po to sa pagsuot at pag-alis ng face mask. Kasi po, kailangan po malinis ang ating kamay. Okay. Pagdating po sa face mask, ang face mask po ay pang single use po. So, sinasuggest ko po sa inyo na at least may dalawa kayong face mask para maproteksyonan kayo. Kasi hindi po maiiwasan na alisin nyo ang face mask nyo sa isang buong araw, lalo na kung gusto nyo kumain, uminom ng tubig, o kung ano pa po ang dapat nyong gawin na nangangailangan tanggalin ng face mask. Huwag na huwag nyo pong tatanggalin ng face mask at ipatong kung saan-saan kasi po yung area kung saan yun ang lumalapat sa ating muka ay maaari pong malagyan ng droplets or aerosol na nasa environment o hangin natin. So this will not protect you anymore from COVID-19. So pag malinis na po ang kamay, huwag nyo pong hahawakan ang pang-ilalim. So, ang hahawakan nyo lang po ay kung saan nyo isasabit sa inyong tenga. Okay. And then, after that po, sa normal pong face mask, meron pong parang matigas na strip o metal at yun po ay ilalapat nyo sa ilong. And then, para hindi mag-fog ang inyong salamin, ibuksan nyo po ng konti ang ilalim. At dito po, medyo isara nyo ng konti kasi ayaw nyo po na ang hangin ay pumapasok sa gilid. Ang face mask po, once na mabasa, ay hindi na po nagbibigay ng proteksyon sa inyo. Now, that is why, kailangan po at least may dalawa kayo. Pag tatanggalin nyo po, ay maghuhugas kayo ulit ng kamay or magdi-disinfect kayo ng alcohol. Pagkatapos po, huwag nyo na pong hahawakan itong area na to. Kasi ito pong area na to ay contaminated na. So, tatanggalin nyo lang po sa area ng may strip kayo, and then ito po ay ipa-properly dispose ninyo. Wag nyo na pong hahawakan to. Pagkatanggal nyo po, siguraduhin nyo maghugas ulit kayo ng kamay. Meron po isa pang face mask na maaari nyong maisuot at yun ay ang cotton. However, again, pag sinusuot nyo po to, wag nyo rin hong hahawakan ang ilalim nito. Lagi pong nasa ibabaw lang at siguraduhin nyo na pag sinuot nyo ay wag lalapat yung nasa labas. Pag inalis nyo, wag lalapat yung nasa labas sa inyong muka. Because lahat po ng naka-expose sa hangin at nasa labas ay considered na pong contaminated. Yan po ang pagsuot at pag-alis ng face mask. So ano po mga dapat tandaan, lalo na kapag ang face mask na ginagamit nyo ay made of cloth or most of the time, cotton. One, kailangan po nagpipit ito snugly at comfortably against your face. Pangalawa, make sure na secure siya sa inyong tenga. Pangatlo, siguraduhin na ang breathing nyo ay hindi restricted. At panghuli, make sure that when you laundry it or you clean it, that you do not damage the shape of the face mask. This will allow the face mask to function as it should be. Now, ano po ang natutunan natin sa buong issue na to? Now, according po kay Sol Alinsky, people cannot be free unless they are willing to sacrifice some of their interests to guarantee the freedom of others. The price of democracy is the ongoing pursuit of the common good by all of the people. Now, ito pong saying nito ay very simple lang. Totoo po na meron tayong karapatan kung anong gusto nating gawin sa ating pangsarili at hindi po dapat pakailaman ng kahit na sinong gobyerno. However po, sa kasalukuyan na pandemya, it is not anymore the matter of just our own freedom. Freedom stops when there is a responsibility because we might be stepping on other people's freedom. Freedom po na maging healthy during sa pandemya na to. So it is very important na lahat po tayo ay magbuklod-buklod at magtulungan na proteksyonan ang isa't isa. By wearing a face mask, it will help to lower down the transmission of the virus from one person to another. It will protect others, your loved ones, and most especially yourself. So, kung selfish ka, isipin mo na lang na ang pag-wear mo ng face mask ay makakapagbigay ng proteksyon sa iyong sarili. At yan ay nakita naman ng pagbaba ng number ng mga affected ng COVID-19. So sana po, mga classmates, magtulungan po tayo and let's wear a face mask. It is not really about a political statement, but truly a health issue and safety of all of us. So if you like Pulot Aral, please do watch the second episode, and this time we will be discussing lessons from life. And if you like the channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and of course, hit that notification bell so that you will be informed once I upload. Marami pong salamat sa pag-join me sa unang episode ng Pulot Aral. Bye-bye!